Hello everybody. I moved the other painting out of the way. This is video number 2, and I had obviously had some paint left over, so I thought I would try some tiles. I've never done tiles before, but I found them in the closet the other day and thought, why not? I think other people have done it, and then they resin over them later. So we'll see. I was thinking I would try a couple different things. I put a little bit, probably too much in this one. It's only a little 4x4 tile, so you know it doesn't need a whole lot of paint. But I think I'll do a flip cup on this one. I'm gonna just have them sitting on another cup like that. Again, there's a little bit of silicone in there. I'm just trying to get, you know, rid of some paints. I'll do a flip cup on this one too. This one I put a little bit of pink in because I had a bunch of pink that I was trying to finish up with. And this one, I thought I would do a tree ring pour, but I'm not very good at that, so this will be good practice. So we will see. I don't think I did this right. I think I know what my problem was. With a tree ring, you want to layer the colors a little bit differently. Yeah, I thought this had a lot more color than necessary. And I shouldn't have dripped like that, but again, we're experimenting here. I can always wash this off. Level. Well, that wasn't too bad. It does help when you have the right amount of paint. And I know there's charts out there. I haven't gone and found one. I haven't been pouring very long, which I'm sure you can tell by looking at my work here. I've only been pouring a few weeks. So maybe about a month. Maybe a little more than a month, because I've already finished a few projects. You don't have to have a torch. Some people use a little lighter. Some people do nothing whatsoever, because they'll eventually settle themselves. But if you really want the cells, then the cells are these little circles and stuff that pop up. Obviously I don't have this little spot level, and these tiles are, you know, shaped. They've got little ridges underneath, so I might not be setting them evenly. But, you know, we're not in a hurry. Okay, so I think we'll do this one first. Try to remember to shift back to center. And turn it so that you can see it. Now on that table I did, you could kind of go in a circle when you do it, which is kind of fun. Sorry, turn it so you can see it. This is a little easier to turn so that you can see what I'm doing. Never thought watching YouTube videos of this stuff would be so mesmerizing, but it is. Help that over the edge. Okay, so bringing it back to center. Seems pretty centered. I kind of like the tree ring pours, and then I kind of don't at the same time. And I've seen some pretty ones that people have done. Oops, again, forgot. Oops, not watching. I got some blue on my, here, move this over here. Yeah. But see, I get it all over me. Now if you, this is kind of a good example. If I don't, I think that the paint gets more blurry looking if you don't try to get it back into center enough, or if you don't have, I'm not quite sure all the reasons, but go this way. I still see more cells popping up. The swirly part's kind of cool with the paint. Sometimes the leftovers look better than what you're actually trying to pour, which kind of cracks me up. I'm just messing around here. I should just leave it. Okay, so let me work on this one now. I'm going to have to be careful because I don't have, hold on, let me go rinse my hands off. Okay, I'm going to tip this one. Looks like I got some blue on it too. Of course. Sorry. Bring it back to center. Got some nice cells in there. Try to help it along so I don't have to stretch it quite so much. I might be pouring it too fast. That might be what my problem is. Like I said, I'm kind of often in a hurry. And if I had used a little more, maybe I just needed a little more paint. Still, I'm having fun. This is so therapeutic. Didn't really want to tip off those cells, but some nice lacing in there. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Doesn't look too bad. Now, I forgot I do have more gloves up here. I should have just swapped gloves. That would have been better. This red one, I think what I'm going to do is this first cup from the first painting, I'm just going to dump the leftovers in there because I didn't scrape that out. Who knows, this could be, you know, definitely an experiment. Okay, I'm going to attempt to show you better. I definitely have enough paint on this one. That's an interesting look. I wouldn't say this one's my favorite. Kind of looks a little bit like Pepto-Bismol with tomato soup. But I'm going to stop because it's kind of cool and it might look better when it dries. But this looks interesting. I'm glad I should do this more with tiles. You know, use it to kind of have laying around with my, or when I'm pouring or tipping. I need to get better with the sides. I'm not very good with that. See, if I make these into coasters, I can put cork on the bottom or felt on the bottom. This is just kind of fun. These colors mixed together. And I like how that the colors didn't blend too well. But I think my paint's a little thick today. That's probably been my problem all along. Maybe that's why. Yeah, the paint's just not wanting to move. And the other painting's been sitting a little bit, and I believe that it would definitely have been better if I gessoed it, since that one actually is kind of interesting. Well, yeah, don't waste your paint. I do plan to try to see if there's something I can do with all these drips when they dry. I'm kind of collecting, they call them skins, so I'm not sure yet what I'll do with them, but I think that'll be interesting to mess with. And thank you for watching.